Good afternoon. My name is Nasib Nuseba, the Vice President of G-Therm Inc. We are the Net Zero Now company in the sense of energy transition. So we combine oil and gas, fossil fuels, power generation, and greenhouses in order to achieve net zero. This is one of our partners. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Daniel Wong, President of Edge Data Solutions. We're a immersion data center infrastructure company for both enterprise and crypto.
Today we'll go through a couple projects we have along with our system and how we achieve net zero, and also how we're going to fix really the Texas grid problem that we have, and that's where we currently are. So providing low-cost power to not only Bitcoin miners, but enterprise data solutions as well. This is one of our sites that we're looking at. We can scale up to 512 megawatts, put 3 cents all in. That includes immersion, includes a data center build out. We can scale up to 2 gigawatts as well on this site. Go ahead.
So we partnered with G-Therm when we found out that they had this technology, and so there's nothing like this that I've ever seen before. Being able to generate grid-independent power in Texas, where you're not relying on ERCOT, you're not going through all the regulations, and we can basically do it at 3 cents all in. That includes a full built-out immersion data center. You keep 100% of you overclock. It includes hosting. There's just no other deal like it. So to be able to deploy at that type of scale at 64 megawatts, up to 512 megawatts at 3 cents is just unheard of to have the infrastructure paid for. So when mining kind of took a downturn, we knew a lot of miners wanted to just put money into the CapEx, into the miner structure. So we figured out, how do we fund something to provide infrastructure to miners?
Not only that, we have a tier 4 data center, so we're talking 99.99% uptime. We do that through one of our partners, Siemens Energy. They warn our entire topside system with liquidated damages. And, especially on the financing side, you always need to de-risk your investment, right? And that's what we did with our partners. So I'm going to run through our topside system. Basically, I'm going to tell you how we integrate these silos to achieve net zero. On this site in particular, what we do is we pipe in natural gas, scale 64 megawatts at a time. We sell that electricity down to data centers or back to the grid. From there, we capture all of the heat, which sits around 900 degrees Fahrenheit. I use that for a hot water flood. Not only that, I separate the CO2, the NOx and the SOx, I capture it, and I resequester it, in which I get paid $50 a metric ton based off the 45Q tax program. Now that 45Q tax program has been through Obama, Trump, and Biden. Berkshire Hathaway is buying every single 45Q company that they can get their hands on today. So what we do, again, pipe in the natural gas, I capture the heat, I capture the CO2, I re-inject it for an EOR, enhanced oil recovery. Not only that, as I scale to 512 megawatts, I capture that CO2 and I feed it directly into greenhouses, in which I get paid $85 a metric ton. These 45Q tax credits are also now tradable, which is a huge, huge revenue stream. So when you're looking at our top side, G-Therm makes capital off of their oil and gas, 45Q tax credits, power generation PPAs, greenhouse crops, and there's other things that we can do, such as clean hydrogen. I mean, when you look at the amount of power we're producing, really the simulation is really endless. So this is a quick visual. As I stated, we directly take the CO2 and the brine from the turbine. We'll sell the power. Really what the only proprietary portion of our system is our wave pulsing technology. Our founder, Michael Perella, he invented noise canceling Bose headphones. Not only that, I'm sure y'all seen the movie The Hunt for Red October. A lot of his patents are in there. So really what we have is a process patent. Then when you take a look at this, you can see, think of it as a push and a pull. We inject it, we're pushing, and then we're pulling on the vacuum. And those are the injection wells and production wells.
So when we talk about this, that people said, I get asked a lot, how do you do 3 cent power all in? And that's basically what Nasib just explained. Because of the other revenue sources that they're able to achieve there, and by creating the power, that's how they're able to do it. So with our immersion data centers, we've been deploying immersion since 2018. We've done some pretty large notable projects. But at this particular site, you now get a full immersion data center built out for you. Protects your investment, obviously quicker ROI. You can overclock. You're not sharing that with anybody. There's no rev share. You keep 100% of your hashing. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal deal.
So there was a panel up here earlier talking about capital needs, right? My background is in finance and really trading and oil and gas. When you're seeking investment, you have to have the right partners behind you, right? So Siemens Energy, big household name. I don't have to use Siemens turbines, but as you guys know, they're a pretty reputable company, and we feel very aligned with them warranting our entire topside system. Very rarely do you get a liquidated damages warrant. Not only that, as I said, we've partnered up with Edge on the immersion side. Texas A&M does our research, very reputable university, especially in the petrochem industry. USR drilled over 1,000 wells. They drilled in every continent as well. And then obviously Siemens Energy. So we'll continue to grow our partners domestically and internationally. We're working on a couple projects in Canada as well. So again, we have 3 cent all-in power. That'll be for our first project, and it'll increase from there. But we really appreciate your time. Please feel free to reach out to us or Cole Miller, Director of Business Development for North America, and be happy to answer any of y'all's questions. Thank you.